Under the law, no religious body in Nigeria can operate on its own without check. Unfortunately, the Corporate Affairs Commission has been sleeping. For instance, there is no law that allows you to take money from the church, invest in business, and privatize it. No, that is against Part C of the CAC. And I made this point about 3 years ago, when a private jet bought by a religious leader was used to smuggle dollars to South Africa to the embarrassment of the country. It is only in Nigeria where you can take money from the church, money contributed by poor congregation members. You go and set up a university that the members cannot attend, cannot send their children to. It's against the rule of the law of God. It's against our constitution.
Àgbẹ̀ àríṣẹ́ tá a bá fún owó kòkó àwọn ọmọ wa di olówó tá a bá ń ṣe iṣẹ́ àti owó àti iṣẹ́ ìmọ̀ ìkòkò náà ni Jonathan ti dá gbogbo ẹ̀rú àbíkó ìdàrú tó ó dé Ọlọ́run ò ní bàtà. Ara bàtà fún, ara táì fún, adúrayùn ọrùn fún, ọdún 6 ló fi ń fún wa ní excuse ìpè kò sí owó tó ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa lọ. Ilé ló lọ parara. Ilé ló lọ parara. Òtún òkè nílé ẹ̀ o. February, 14 February, ẹ wá ní èèyàn kan bí tó ṣe gómìnà àti ìrírú ẹ̀rí ní Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state yìí Ajímọ̀bí ni àbọ̀ nǹkan. Àbí òní wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Á wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Yóò wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Yóò wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Yóò wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Ajímọ̀bí á wọlé ẹ̀kan sí. Ìbànújẹ́ ò ní bá yín. Ẹ ríre gbà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ń dá ẹjọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ń dá ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ̀ lórí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó kù yẹn. Àkọ́bí àgbà ló mọ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́ lọ́jọ́ lóko. Àgbà ló mọ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ wẹ́wẹ́ lọ́jọ́ lóko. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá bí jù ọ̀rọ̀ tó kú wáyé Buhari máa ló yẹ ká bí o. Thank you. Buhari. Say Buhari. Say Baba. Say Buhari. Say Baba. APC. Say Buhari. Say Baba. Thank you. Ní ọjọ́ ìdìbò, ẹ̀yin ni kí ẹ kọ́ jí débẹ̀. Ẹ dìbò yẹ kòrókòrò ojú yín ni kò ṣe kà á. Ẹ mú fóònù yín dání, ẹ kọ nọ́mbà sílẹ̀. Ṣó ti yẹ yín bí ní jẹ́ kó pẹ́ jù lénìí torí ilẹ̀ rẹ̀ ti ń ṣú. Ẹ ṣe ẹ kú àtàárọ̀ bọ̀tò ojú òní tì yín o. Ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà o. Ìbò ni ẹni o. Ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà sẹ́ o. Ìbò ni ẹni o. Àkọ́bí ni ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà o. Ìbò ni ẹni o. Jọ àwọn wo la fẹ́ ni fẹ́rẹ̀? Àkọ́bí ewé ayò. Ewé túnbẹ̀lẹ̀. APC! APC! Àwọn Ìbàdàn mo kí o. Àwọn Ọ̀yọ́ State, Adáfẹ́ o. I am overwhelmed. Ibadan, you have done it. Give yourself 3 oyes. Oye, oye, oye. I'm not going to talk for long. I can see you are convinced about change. What do you want? When do you want it? In Ibadan. Who do you want? When I say Ajimobi, you say 4 more years. Ajimobi! Ajimobi! Okay, with your permission, I will present the flag to him shortly. But I have 2 questions to ask. Please listen carefully. Please listen carefully. After you answered my question, is that let those who have ears, let them, those who have ears, let them, those who have eyes, let them. A word is enough for the wise. APC! It is now. Hey, let me ask again. Who is your governor? Should I give him the flag? Yes. Should I give him the flag? Yes. Distinguished Senator, Your Excellency, your people say they want 4 more years. 4 more. 4 more.
Governor Jimobi for second term. APC for change. Kòlèṣe. Ajimobi àtìrí. Kòlèṣe. Ajimobi àtìrí. Ó sọ bódìlé, ó sọ pẹ̀lú ìgboro. Bíọ́lá ọmọ Ajimobi, òkú iṣẹ́. Ẹnu ẹni ló fẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹnu ẹni ló fẹ́ gbọ́. Kòkòrò tó ń jẹ ní lẹ́sẹ̀ tó ń jẹ ní lábíyá. Ẹnu ẹni ló fẹ́ gbọ́. Sísí àkàbọ̀ wo bẹ̀, ó ti táwọn yọ ọmọ Ajimobi máa wo bẹ̀, ó ti fọwọ́ pa wọ́n. Ìbò Fájìmọ̀rí, aṣòro ajèrè, akéré òkòdélé. Àwọn títí wọ́n ti bàjẹ́, wọ́n ní kò ná wọ́n ti wá. Ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà o, ìbò ní ẹni o. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà o, ìbò ní ẹni o. Ẹ má ṣe bá wọn jà sẹ́ o, ìbò ní ẹni o. Kòtò ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi nìyẹn kí n gbọ́. Bíọ́lá ewé ayò. Ewé tún méje, ó bà ìtún lónìí kan tún ẹ ṣe. Ìfà lónìí kan fà ẹ mọ́ra, àìbínú gbógun àtàrẹ. Gbógun méjì ọkà bàbá, gbógun mẹ́ta ọkà wáṣẹ́. Orí ló ń túmọ̀ ẹnu, gbogbo ọ̀nà ní túmọ̀ ẹsẹ̀. Ìmọ̀ tún ìmọ̀jọ́, ìmọ̀ èmi ni wọ́n kì í dálẹ̀. Bọ́mbà lọ mẹ́lẹ́mọ́, wọ́n á fi jóye ẹlẹ́mọ́. Bọ́mbà lọ mẹ́fìn, wọ́n á fi jóye ẹrùkú. Bọ́wọ́ wọn bá tẹ̀ wí, wọ́n á fi jóye aláré. Òdògbò lùkẹrẹ, ajagun lólòdì ọ̀run. Bó bá ṣe pé ti yẹ, nọ́mbà ń darí jọ wí. Àgbèrò ni kún gbọ́wọ́, ọkọ̀ tí ṣìgìdì bá gbé. Àgbẹ̀tì náà máa ń gbé, ayọ̀ ti làyọ̀ ewúrẹ́. Ọlọ́run dákun má padà lẹ́yìn yẹn, kó má gbàgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́jọ́ sọ. Kò lè ṣe, Ajimobi àti rí. Kò lè ṣe. Ajimobi. ó sọ bódi yé ó sọ pẹ́ẹ́lí ìgboro bí ọlá ọba jí mọ́bí òkú iṣẹ́ ó bà.
APC ẹ jọ̀ọ́ máa pe APC lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ bá dá mi lóhùn àdúrà tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣe lẹ́ẹ̀kan Ọlọ́run á gbà lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. APC
change.
APC
change.
How can you keep watching a movie and the movie will not stop? I don't get it. First of all, let me talk to the Nigerian people first. The narratives have been consistent. The strategy has remained the same. And I'll paint a simple picture. It's like our religious bodies and people. When they don't want to do something, they say they've not heard from God, Abi, because God has not spoken. But if petrol finish in your car, you don't need to hear the voice of God to enter a filling station. And you don't need God to tell you the filling station to enter, Abi. You see the narrative. Because we are a very religious country. Religious and forgive me, very stupid to say. Because the God in Saudi Arabia is the God in America. The God that is in the EU is the same God everywhere. And we need to wake up. The narrative and the strategy is consistent. This is why after every election they will increase fuel price, because the people that own the cement factories and the fuel are the ones that are sponsoring the election. And we are seeing the story again. They are now saving money for 2019. Nigerians, you need to wake up. This is what we are saying. Because the strategies have been consistent and the narrative is the same. Mena is a foregone issue. This is somebody that should be in jail. Because we are raising new, fresh issues, you are bringing Mena, somebody, a condemned criminal that should be in jail. And then you are putting Mena on our face. You recall him and then you send him back. Somebody, for how long have we been discussing Mena? And you are bringing, and you think that the Nigerian people are gullible, that we are stupid and foolish. We are talking about fresh cases. You are bringing a condemned criminal who is already condemned to die. What is he doing even alive, first of all, that we are even talking about him? But I need the Nigerian people to understand the narrative and the strategy that the government is using. So they bring people like Mena of condemned criminals who are completely useless, who are not needful, and then the whole country is talking about Mena. Mena is not the issue.
These are the issue.
Look at the issue. In a correct country, the IGP should have resigned and asked people to come and investigate the issue. 120 billion is what we are talking about. We are talking about cases of 26 million US dollars, and you are talking about Mena.
26 billion.
Billion US dollars. 5 days ago, killings are still happening in Miango. Go and investigate. The same person that said to Jonathan that how can people be dying and you did not do anything about it. Has anybody been arrested since Agatu to Enugu to every? Has anybody been arrested? This is what we are talking about. And we are talking about Mena. Watch it and see. The movie has not started yet. Tomorrow they will bring another dead body so that we can leave these things. Nigerians, let us wake up. Let us wake up. And you see the good thing, President Buhari, you have shown all of us the power that is vested upon you, the power that we gave you. Oh, so in one day, in one sweep, you can recall the sitting of men. So it's possible. we believe in you. Let us assume that it is a movie, that what we are seeing, it is not true. Say, Baba, please wake up. This is still redeemable. All these cabals that have hijacked you, like I said, what we are doing is not to sprinkle water, because the coma that you are in, you know there is a coma that if you slap somebody, you will not wake up. There are some that if you sprinkle water, they will wake up. Your coma is a very deep one. It is very deep. And all we are asking is that wake up from this coma, because what if you don't wake up? I think you know the story. I will not complete it for you. But this is what we are talking about. The issues are glaring. Let us deal with it.
My very respected colleagues, and friends, colleagues, Dino Melaye, Kogi West. Baba, you speak the truth, you die. You lie, you die. It's better we speak the truth and die. Mr. President, it is pathetic. And I want to ask this question. And this question is to the executive arm of government. Should we continue in sin and ask grace to abound? Mr. President, Time after time, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice in this country have abused his office. We are not talking about Mena. Mena did not get himself back. We should talk about the integrity of the office of the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice. That is the chief lawmaker, number one in this country. And if the law officer have his hands stained, then the entire nation, we are in a state of higgledy-piggledy. Mr. President, it started with the issue of forgery case against the Senate President and the Deputy Senate President. After realizing their monumental error, they withdrew that matter disgracefully against the two presiding officers of this chamber. Mr. President, today, something happened that we have not noticed. Two public officers quarreled. Two public officers have misunderstanding. The Inspector General of Police and Senator Isa Ahmad Misal. By the interpretation of what the Attorney General did, he chose to support one public officer against another public officer. When did the Inspector General of Police become anonymous or equivalent to federal government? Today, the charges against Isa Ahmad Misal is Isa Ahmad Misal versus federal government. IG as an individual is not federal government. And by the provisions of 1999 Constitution as amended, the Attorney General is supposed to prosecute only in public interest. How does an individual now constitute public interest? How does the IG now become federal government? But because we have condoned impunity in the past, Mr. President, a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was arraigned before a court against the federal government. Tomorrow, if I commit any sin against a friend of the Attorney General of the Federation, I will also be arraigned over a civil matter for a criminal trial. Mr. President, shall we continue in sin and ask grace to abound? These excesses are becoming unbecoming. And we should not also encourage setting up investigative committees, panels by Mr. President. Mr. President is a very good man. And the man means well. But he is surrounded by cankerworms and caterpillars who have decided to destroy this government. We have the SGF committee set up. Reports have been submitted. There are other committees that have been set up. We are expecting that maybe implementation will be after rapture. Mr. President, enough is enough. Nigeria is not a banana republic. We will continue to sit, deliberate like this, pass resolution, and go until we stand up on behalf of the people of this country. We are representatives of the people. We should have the temerity, the audacity to take strong decisions on behalf of the Nigerian public. The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Nigerians will now understand why this chamber voted that the office of the Attorney General and that of the Minister of Justice be separated. You cannot be a card-carrying member of a party. You cannot be an appointee of the government and then prosecute in public interest. And we have seen the misuse and abuse of that office. So, Mr. President, we must recommend to the President that the authority of the Federation have displayed gross colossal incompetence for the office for which is occupying. Let us not look at it from any point of sentiment or from any point of myopism. The man will run us into a constitutional crisis that has the capacity to bring down this nation if we don't check it on time. A word is enough for the world. Thank you, Mr. President.
To come out and vote out BDP for good and make sure your vote count. This is a center of the culture of political focus and determination. We have no doubt if the Southwest Bloc understands and accepts this change, it will happen. So the ball is in your court. If you want to improve Nigeria, put your experience and determination, and God willing, it will happen. Whatever savings we will make from stopping corruption, we will quickly put in farming and mining. And we will start the commodity boards. Let us see the cocoa farms resurfacing since the oil is being ridiculed now in the market. What the APC will do is to make sure infrastructure is once more on the ground. NEPA, power holding owned company, and then the road, the express road, from Lagos to here and from here to Ilorin. This will be a great priority to APC. We have no doubt in your state government. You have seen it, you have experienced it, you promise that it will continue. For the rest of the country, especially the Northeast, security is the priority. For the rest of the country, job, opening of factories, getting goods and services, and getting everybody employed. I thank you very much. The massive experience I have from the airport to here, I will never forget. I thank you very much indeed.
Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. 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 Ó tún yá ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari, ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari, ṣe bàbá, ṣe Buhari.
Your experience has been infectious. I don't know when I danced in public last. I thank you very much, and God bless all of us. APC,
Change,
APC,
change,
APC.
change.
Let us remove CDP. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Buhari
Oyo
ti
State,
sọ̀rọ̀
you made the
àti
general
gbọ́.
dance today.
Buhari ti
Ladies and
sọ̀rọ̀
gentlemen,
àti gbọ́. Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́. Buhari ti sọ̀rọ̀ àti gbọ́.
ẹ ṣé gan ni
Ṣé
o.
bàbá, ṣé Buhari, ṣé bàbá, ṣé Buhari, ṣé bàbá, ṣé Buhari. Aṣíwájú ṣé bàbá, ṣé Buhari, ṣé bàbá, ṣé Buhari. Bukola o, ọmọ Saraki ni o. Bukola o, ọmọ Saraki ni o. Bukola o, ọmọ Saraki ni o. Ṣé Saraki ni o. Bukki ọmọ Saraki ni o. Ọmọ Olúṣọlá o.
Thank you very much. Fún àmọ́ṣe gan ni ọkọ̀ àwọn ẹ ṣé gan ni Oyo State ẹ ṣé gan ni. To say a vote of thanks, short vote of thanks, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Ọ̀túnba Moses Alake, wọ́n dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wa ń bí ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thereafter, the national anthem.
On behalf of the government and the people of Oyo State, I want to show our appreciation to our great leaders, particularly our presidential candidates, the vice president, come 14th February 2015. I also want to thank all the governors from various states who have participated in this historic campaign team. To all our guests, we thank you and we wish you safe journey back to your destination. Thank you very much.
National anthem, please. National anthem.
You're still watching Channels Television, broadcasting live from Lagos. We just finished the live transmission of the presidential campaign of the All Progressives Congress in Ibadan, your state capital. We return to our Lagos studios for the news at the top of the hour. Do stay with us.
All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Eddie Bongos, and if this is your first time of coming to my page or watching any of my video, I want to appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay. Following the reactions that came out of my one of my recent video where I raised the issue about the poor condition of our roads in Nigeria, in some of our roads and in the highways, and I made the video. It was actually supposed to project humor, but I was actually trying to draw the attention of everyone into the deplorable conditions of our road, because as a young boy that I am, and every young adult there in Nigeria, we can all attest to the fact that the money we use for maintenance of our roads is unimaginable. It's I don't know if you get it, but we spend a whole lot of money trying to fix our cars, and you know how the economy is right now. You know, you use a lot of money, buy fuel, and then you're weeks upon weeks you're sending your car to the mechanic because they have to change the shaft, you know. And it's sad. It's sad because if the roads are good, I believe our cars, you know, will be they will last, they will stand the test of time, and it's painful. I wish the Ministry of Work and Transport and the Ministry of Roads, you guys should imagine the other day the Edo State governor was complaining bitterly of a bad road in his state, and it was like he was sounding like a beggar, like he was begging the people, the guy on top, saying they should listen, like he has sent in a lot of requests for them to come and fix the road, but still nothing. And imagine people die on that bad road. Pothole don't cost many things, you know. And I just wish that the government, you know, they can do something about it, because guy, you know, the money what they spend for mechanic for Nigeria, it's too much by all standards. See our counterpart for South Africa. If they bring South African motor come Nigeria, you go fresh any ass. Let me see South Africa, the Benz follow everywhere, fresh. The road no cast. We they do something. Thank you very much. I hope this video gets to the right people. You know, it's the Nigerian youths. So yeah.
Bikonu, onye ọbụla tinye anya n'ije a. O nwere ndị ọzọ ga-abịakwa wee sị unu na babụ ndị PDP. Na eme nke a mee nke ọzọ. Na onye ọzọ na-ewetala unu. O meela unu nke a, o meela unu nke ọzọ. Mgbe ọzọ ga na-abịa, a ga na-akpọ unu ndị youth. Mgbe ha abanyelu, ife ya na-akpọ unu bụ misguided elements, troublemakers, powers. Ọ kafa si eje. Ndị awapụta, achị unu nakwa bụ ndị PDP. Ekwe unu nkwa, enu igwe, unu ajụ ọfa. Obi, onye ahụ unu na-ewe weta. Otu aka isi wee kwee di m Chukwu Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu nkwa wee sị ya na ị ga-arapụ APGA. Kama ị ga-arapụ APGA ka ị nwụọ. Kama ya ka ị rapụ politiks. Ife gị abụọ ofu ele. Ya na-ekwe gị nkwa nwoke nọ wee tụọ ndụ ya. 2010 ama m ka nwoke si wee ne onye na-ekwere efe helikọpta tinta anụrụ agha wee kwe ya na Ọhamadike mụ wee berekwa efe oge ruo nsi ka mụ na nwunye Ọhamadike ka anyị baa moto ka anyị gabanụ onwe efela lụsa n'elu ka onwe ndị ga-azalụ ụmụaka prezent Ọhamadike nọkwa ebe ahụ ife a na-ekwu omenụ gị n'iru ka ọ na-azụ ọ bụrụ gị na nna anyị Ojukwu ma na-efe n'ụgbọelu ka adị shọọ na-emezụrụ ife nna anyị Ojukwu yọrọ ndị Anambra nwoke na-eje ije ọnwụ wee si ndị Anambra this is my last wish please bring this man back. Odumegwu Ojukwu wee na-abụ niile ọ tara wee jee local government to local government ka Peter Obi wee najide back for a second tenure. Ata afụfụ a niile ndị Abazo wee ji ije aba na ebe a Dr. Dime n'aka ya nna ya mkpọba Biafra Chief Mrs. Uju Okeke panọzi ebe a nna anyị Ojukwu wee jee ije ojelu all the local government nwoke wee kpesịa ife a niile afọ n'ụra ma anya mmiri ka ọ pụtara ya n'anya na-abụrụ 2 times in all the 22 years nwunye ya bi. First time bụ mgbe emelụ ihe jiri ka Chief of Army Staff. Second time bụ mgbe emere announcement adị na Peter Obi anachitega azụ as governor of Anambra State. Ife nwoke kwuru bụ this is this man. It is upon this rock that we will build the solid foundation of a party that will bring massive infrastructural development to an Igbo. It is this man that I will leave this party in his hands. This man will take the people of Anambra, the people of the southeast to the promised land. Biafra, but upon this rock. Okuya Ojukwu Magana na-ekwusi ike maka campaign na-aso ikpebelia odere aka Ojukwu wee nyaba Ojukwu wee nwụọ mgbe ọ na-aya n'elu akwa Peter Obi ka na-promise ya na ya yara arapụ APGA n'ife ọ gara nye ya n'aka na ya ga-ejisi ike nwoke wee naba mmụọ o tere aka anyị ifuru ife melụ onye gwara ụdị nkwa wee mesie anya nwoke wee mechie anya wee nwụọ o tere aka Peter Obi wee mafelu wee rapụ agadaga ụlọ nne ya lụọlịa n'oke ọkpa ọ nwụnyere ya n'aka wee si na ife kia mma bụ okpuru umbrella otu a ka o si wee pụọ n'APGA wee banye na PDP wee bụrụ gịnị apịlị ọkwa ị ga-eji apịlị ọkwa wee rapụ ụmụnne gị n'ọlụ gị afụfụ so gị na-eje n'elu na-eje n'ala 8 good years ịgafesịa isizia na ọ ya agbaji ndị ọzọ ife ọma ka ọ bụ onye ga-ekwe gị ụdị nkwa ọ kpọtara gị mmadụ echi wee sị gị sobe onye a unu aga trọst ya ya bụ biko nụ ife nna anyị unu bụ anya sa everybody
Welcome to First View Luxury Hotel. At First View Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit First View Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeline Obamishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 080-7578-7135 or 080-9990-0601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.firstviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. First View Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.